For the running stitch, you are doing an even basting, single thread with a knot. Got the knot. And your stitches should be 2 to 3 millimeters apart. So it is quite small. I kind of refer to it as a micro basting stitch. But you have your knot and you're taking your stitches. You can do them one at a time, or you can do multiple stitches. Just make sure that they are as close together as possible. Again, and trying to make them as even as possible. There are times whenever you are going to do your running stitch for a gathering stitch, in which case you do not make a knot at the end. You will leave a tail. So that stitch is too big, but these ones, I know, they all look pretty similar. Anyway, so occasionally you will leave a tail with your running stitch so that you can actually pull it and create a gather. But for the basic stitch itself, you can do it with a tail or with a knot. But occasionally I will ask you to do it with a tail. The stay stitch, so this is a two for one here. Your stay stitch by hand is the running stitch again, and again it's as with a single thread and a knot. You are creating your stitches as close together as you can, and every third stitch or so, it's okay if it's every third, every fourth, you're going to do a back stitch. When you do the back stitch, it can be the full distance from one stitch to the other. It can be a half distance. The most important aspect of it is that it actually is a back stitch. What that does is it locks your stitch in place, keeps it from being able to be pulled. And with the stay stitch, you will tie a knot. And again, my stitches are getting a tiny bit bigger than I would like, but the idea being that it's a solid stitch that I would not be able to pull it. So you saw how with the running stitch, I can pull it. With the stay stitch, when I pull on it, it doesn't actually slide along the fabric. So that is your running stitch and your stay stitch.